Hey, Shalom Akim, Yabashima Shai Barakatham. This is Brother Menasher from the DC camp. I just got a quick lesson to go over. Just the importance of knowing the name of the Most High and His Son. So we always got to start with the simple precepts. So you have Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 9, because when the last days, the Most High already made sure that you know his prophets, his servants, get his name, because that's the only way we're going to get close to him through his son Yahweh Shai. So this is Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 9. It says, For then will I return to the people a pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Lord, to serve him with one consent. If you pull up the Hebrew, you know that word there for Lord, all capitals, Yahweh. But right now I just had to disable my internet connection because I don't want no ads popping up from the other app I use for the translation in the Yoruba language. So I'll pull up another translation in alright, I'll read it to you in the Yoruba language. So there's the book of Zephaniah, the 3rd chapter, and I will scroll down to the 9th verse. So there is telling you the Most High is going to return to the people of pure language in the last days, and they will call upon him with one consent. So this is Zephaniah, the 3rd chapter, 3 verse 9, the Yoruba language. It says, Know wá yí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn orílẹ̀-èdè padà nígbà náà, yóò sì di mímọ́. When he's going to turn the languages of the nations back, and then it shall be holy. Kí gbogbo wọn lè máa pe orúkọ mi Olúwa. So the word for name in Yoruba is Oruko, O-R-U-K-O, the O with a little dot beneath it. That's the sharp O sound, O. I'll read that line one more time. It says, Know why ye return, or word àwọn, that's they, orílẹ̀-èdè, that's the people or the language of the nations. Padà, return, back. Padà or return means the same thing. Nígbà means when or then. No, so that means it's gonna happen. Yóò sì di mímọ́. When it says yóò sì di mímọ́, it should be holy or pure. Kí gbogbo wọn lè máa pe orúkọ mi, orúkọ èmi, Olúwa. Kí wọ́n sì ń sìn mí pẹ̀lú ọkàn. So that says, that they shall be worshiping the Lord with one mind. So the word for worship in the Yoruba language is S-I-N, means sing. Pẹ̀lú, that's a P with a sharp E sound. That's with. Ọkàn means ọkàn, that means mind. Then the K-N is can, that means one. So I'll read it, verse 9 one more time. It says, Know wá yí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn orílẹ̀-èdè padà nígbà náà, yóò sì di mímọ́. Kí gbogbo wọn lè máa pe orúkọ mi Olúwa, kí wọ́n sì ń sìn mí pẹ̀lú ọkàn. So that's Zephaniah 3 verse 9. And I'll go back to read to you in the blue letter, the English version. It says, For then will I turn to the people of pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Lord, to serve him with one consent. So that tells you consent with one mind. So we'll have another precept here. It's just, simple things just to, break the ice, introduce brother to the Yoruba language, because the Hebrew is more important than the Yoruba. But eventually, those that speak the Yoruba language, they'll definitely, if the Messiah is with them, through the Spirit of Yahweh Shai, they'll come to know his name as Yahweh and Yahweh Shai for the Son. So let me get a simple precept here. I'll just go back to Exodus. Exodus chapter 6, verse 1 to 3. It says, Then the Lord said unto Moses, Now shalt thou see what I will do to Pharaoh. For with a strong hand shall he let them go, and with a strong hand shall he drive them out of his land. And God spake unto Moses and said unto him, I am the Lord. And let me just pull up that precept quick. Let's give it 1 second. I'm going to use my computer here. So I'm going to go to Exodus chapter 6, verse 2. So the word there for Lord in the Hebrew is Yahweh. That's the H3068. And that's from the concordance. And then in verse 3 it says, And I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob by the name God Almighty. I would look that up. Interlinear. Okay, it says Allah and Almighty Shadia. Almighty. That's right, Shadia's Almighty Allah Shadia. And then this is most powerful, Almighty. What else does he have? Okay, omnipotent. So that there it says, Al Shadia. So, we usually say demon-like power. The King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. That's Yahweh Shai. But Yahweh is basically known as Al Shadia, the Almighty, the Most Powerful. So that's Shadia. That's H7703. And Allah is H410. Alright, so basically, there's no other way folks gonna be saved. Just look into Proverbs chapter 18, verse 10. It's very easy. It says, The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. Then look at that in the Yoruba. I'll pull it up for you. It's just revision. Alright, so okay, you will aware that's Proverbs. Go to the 18th chapter and move on to verse 10. It says Uruko, just like what we went over before. Uruko means name. Oluwa is Lord, but there should be saying Yahweh. That's why it's important to know the Hebrew. So it's in verse 10 of Proverbs 18th chapter. It says Uruko Oluwa Je Ile Isho. Tiu Lagbara. So the name of the Lord is a strong tower. Ile Isho. So Isho just means watch. Ile, that means what? Could be house. But Ile, Ile, that means house. Okay. So orúkọ Olúwa jẹ́ ilé ìṣọ́ tí ó lágbára. Olódodo, that means the righteous. Sá wọnú rẹ̀, ó sì yè. So olódodo, that's righteous. Sá, S-A, that means run. Wọ, inú, that means enter. And then ó sì yè, that means and is safe. The person is safe. So that's easy to say. In the Yoruba language, say orúkọ Olúwa jẹ́ ilé ìṣọ́ tí ó lágbára. Olódodo sá wọ inú rẹ̀, ó sì yè. That means the person is safe once you run into under the protection of the Most High. All right, so that's it's all simple precepts, that the elders and GMS always go over. And then you look into Psalms 40. Let's see, Psalms 94. Psalms 94. I'll just slide up to verse 12. It says, Blessed is the man whom thou chastenest, O Yahweh, and teachest him out of thy law. If you look it up in the Hebrew for Psalms 94, verse 12. It has the abbreviation for Yahweh. It's the Y-A-H. But it's always better you call the Most High according to his name, Yahweh. Yep. So you just gotta be on point. You gotta be consistent. So I'm gonna pull it up for you in the Yoruba, Psalms 94, verse 12. Alright, so this is very easy. Well, if you speak the Yoruba language. So this is Psalms 94, verse 12. Ayo. Ayo could be, defined as happiness or blessings. So it says, Ayọ̀ ń bẹ fún ẹni tí ó bá bá wí Olúwa. So it's saying, blessed is he. It doesn't say man in there. So it's in the English, it says, blessed is he. Blessed is the man whom thou chastenest, O Lord, and teaches him out of thy law. Okay, so says, I'll just say it as it's saying in Yoruba. So it says, Ayọ̀ ń bẹ fún ẹni tí ó bá bá wí Olúwa, meaning there's blessing for the person that the Most High speaks with. Okay, tí ó sì kọ́ ní òfin rẹ̀. Tí ó sì kọ́ ní òfin rẹ̀. The word for teach in the Yoruba is the ko, the K-O, and the word for law is ofin. Okay, that's O-F-I-N. So that's verse 12. Read to you one more time. Ayọ̀ ń bẹ fún ẹni tí ó bá bá wí Olúwa, tí ó sì kọ́ ní òfin rẹ̀. Right, tí ó sì kọ́ ní òfin rẹ̀. So blessed is he whom the Most High chasteneth, O Lord, and teachers out of thy law. So it's just, you could tell what you see in the blue letters English and the Yoruba is totally, it's different, but they all have the same purpose. But when you don't have the exact, meaning from the Hebrew there, things get lost in translation. Then I pull up, well, let me just move up to, move back to Exodus. Chapter 6. I'm just gonna go straight to the point in verse 3. Okay, it says, Mo Farahon Abraham, that means, Farah means to reveal or show. Farahon, that means show, reveal yourself. Abraham, Isaki, àti Jákọ́bù gẹ́gẹ́ bí Ọlọ́run Olódùmarè. Ṣùgbọ́n n kò farahàn wọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bí Olúwa. So it's saying he revealed himself to them as Almighty, but not as, revealed himself as Yahweh. Tí ṣe orúkọ mi gan. Alright, read it one more time. This is Exodus chapter 6, verse 3. Mo farahàn Abraham, Isaki, àti Jákọ́bù gẹ́gẹ́ bí Ọlọ́run Olódùmarè. Ṣùgbọ́n n kò farahàn wọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bí Olúwa, tí ń ṣe orúkọ mi gangan. So, the Most High is saying he didn't reveal himself to them as Yahweh in times past unto Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, but as the Almighty, Al-Shaddai. And then, if you look, I'm just going to go to Psalms 86. The blue letter. See what we have there. Psalm 86, verse 11. Okay. It says, Teach me thy way, O Lord, I will walk in thy truth. Unite my heart to fear thy name. Psalm 86, verse 11. Teach me thy way, O Lord, that's Yahweh. I will walk in thy truth. Unite my heart to fear thy name. Okay, just bear with me 1 second. Just gonna look it up on the letter of my other system here. Psalms 86, verse 11. Alright, so the word there for Lord is Yahweh. It's H3068. And then I'll look it up for the Akim in the Yoruba, Psalms 86. Okay, so the Yoruba for Psalm is Oridafidi. That's David's songs. Alright, so Psalms 86, verse 11. So, just like you have in the heading up there, it says Adura Ìrànlọ́wọ́. That means a prayer for assistance. The word for prayer in Hebrew, well, prayer in Yoruba is Adura. In the Hebrew is Palal. Then Ìrànlọ́wọ́ means help in Yoruba. In Hebrew, I believe it's Izar. Okay, let me just look it up just to make sure. All right. Yep. So the word for for help in Hebrew is Itazar. Okay. So I'm just gonna read verse 11. So wherever I see the capital Oluwa in the Yoruba Bibles, it's talking about the Most High. So it says Oluwa Komini Honore. I mean, Most High, teach me your ways. Kinle mari ninu otitore, that I might be seen in your truth. Kinle mari, that I may walk in. Kinle mari ninu otitore, kin le pa ọkàn pọ̀ láti máa bẹ̀rù orúkọ rẹ. So he's saying, so that I could get my mind together to fear you. I read to you again in the Yoruba, verse 11 of Psalms 86. It says, Oluwa komini honore, Most High Yahweh, teach me thy ways. Kinle mari ninu otitore, that I may walk in thy truth. Kinle pa ọkàn pọ̀ láti bẹ̀rù orúkọ rẹ. So the word for fear in Yoruba is beru, the B-E-R-U. And the word for mind or soul is okon, O-K-A-N. And then we could pull up Isaiah, the 52nd chapter. Let's bear with me 1 second. Isaiah, the 52nd chapter. Let me see. Yep. So this is Isaiah chapter 52, verse 5. It says, Now therefore, what have I here, saith the Lord Yahweh, that my people is taken away for naught. They that rule over them make them to howl, saith the Lord. And my name is continually every day blasphemed. So now that you know the Most High has revealed his name to us through his son Yahweh Shai, passed on through the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Yep, so you understood, the different ways of how the name of the Most High has been blasphemed. And now, that responsibility has been assigned to brothers, to bring out this word. In verse 6, it says, Therefore my people shall know my name. Therefore they shall know in that day that I am he that doth speak, because it is I. So that's Psalms chapter, Isaiah 52, verses 5 to 6. I'm not going to read it to you in the Yoruba. Okay. Okay, Isaiah is easy. It takes a lot of practice. 52 verse 5 and 6. Alright, so it says ṣùgbọ́n, that means but. It says ṣùgbọ́n nísinsìnyí, that means now, immediately. Kí ni mo rí? What am I seeing? Wọ́n mú àwọn ènìyàn mi lọ fẹ́. Alright, so it says ṣùgbọ́n nísinsìnyí, kí ni mo rí yìí? Wọ́n mú àwọn ènìyàn means people. Wọ́n mú àwọn ènìyàn mi lọ lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ means for not. Or, without value, free. Àwọn alákòóso, that means the people that watch over them. So, the word alákòóso could also mean overseer or supervisor. Or àwọn alákòóso wọ́n pẹ́ gan. Okay, wọ́n pẹ́ gan. Let's see. Pull it up once. Let me pull it up in the bullet on the computer. Okay, so it says àwọn alákòóso wọn ń pẹ́ gan. Orúkọ mi wá di nǹkan yẹ̀yẹ́. So it says the Most High's name was become trash. That means yẹ̀yẹ́. Yẹ̀yẹ́ also means, jest or worthless. Then verse 6 it says, nítorí náà àwọn ènìyàn mi yóò mọ orúkọ mi. Say because of that means nítorí náà, or for this reason. Ènìyàn means people, ènìyàn means my people. Yóò mọ orúkọ mi. The more means to know, M-O. Orúkọ, name, me, that means mine. Wọ́n sì mọ ẹni ọjọ́ náà pé. Now you're going to know that day. Wọ́n sì mọ ní ọjọ́ náà pé. That day you shall know. Èmi tí mò ń sọ, that means I'm speaking. Èmi náà nìyí, that it is I. So verse 6, nítorí náà àwọn ènìyàn mi yóò mọ orúkọ mi. Wọ́n sì mọ ní ọjọ́ náà pé èmi tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀, èmi náà nìyí. So that's Isaiah chapter 52 verses 5 to 6. And then I will get you the book of Ezekiel, the 39th chapter. Verse 7. So it says, so will I make my holy name known in the midst of my people Israel, and I will not let them pollute my holy name anymore. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, that's Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel. I read it one more time, Isaiah 39 verse 7. So will I make my holy name known in the midst of my people Israel, and I will not let them pollute my holy name anymore. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel. And I'll go back to the Yoruba Bible. I'll get you the book of Ezekiel. It kind of sounds, phonetically the same. So Ezekiel is Ezekiel. Okay, and chapter 39, and then verse 7. Alright, so Ezekiel 39, verse 7. So it says, new soul, that means I will make Oruko Mimo. New soul, Oruko Mimo, I'll make my holy name. The Mimo, make your holy name holy. Láàrin àwọn ènìyàn mi, amongst my people, àwọn ọmọ Israeli. Ọmọ means child, children. Yóò kò ní jẹ́ kí wọ́n bà orúkọ mi mímọ́ jẹ́ mọ́. That means he will not let his holy name be spoiled anymore or blasphemed. Yóò kò ní jẹ́ kí wọ́n bà orúkọ mímọ́ mi jẹ́ mọ́. Àwọn orílẹ̀-èdè yòókù yóò sì mọ̀ pé èmi Olúwa. That means orílẹ̀-èdè, that means the nations, the heathen, yóò kù yóò sí. Àwọn orílẹ̀-èdè yóò kù, meaning remaining, yóò sì mímọ́, yóò sì mọ̀. All the nations, the heathen shall know pé èmi Olúwa ni ẹni mímọ́ Israeli. That the heathen shall know that Yahweh is the Holy One of Israel. Àwọn orílẹ̀-èdè yòókù yóò sì mọ̀ pé èmi Olúwa ni ẹni mímọ́ Israeli. So I read to you again, verse 7. Ó sọ orúkọ mi di mímọ́ láàrin àwọn ènìyàn mi, àwọn ọmọ Israeli. Òun kò ní jẹ́ kí wọ́n bà orúkọ mi mímọ́ jẹ́ mọ́. Àwọn orílẹ̀-èdè yòókù yóò sì mọ̀ pé èmi Olúwa ni ẹni mímọ́ Israeli. So that's Ezekiel chapter 39, verse 7. And then I would conclude with 2 more precepts. That's in Revelations. I'll just go to the 3rd chapter. Revelations 3, verse 5. This was the words of Yahushua. So it says, he that overcometh, the same shall be clothed in white raiment, and I will not blot out his name out of the book of life, but I will confess his name before my Father and before his angels. All right. And I'll get it again for you in the Yoruba. Ìfihàn, that's the word for revelation in the Yoruba language. So when you say Ìfihàn in Yoruba, that means revelation. So Revelation chapter 3, verse 5. I'm going to read it to you. So it says right here, it says, ẹni tí ó bá ṣẹ́gun, that he overcomes, ní ó wọ̀, okay, I'll read it to you one more time. Ẹni tí ó bá ṣẹ́gun, ní ó wọ̀, ní aṣọ funfun bẹ́ẹ̀. That means whoever overcomes will get a white raiment. Yóò kò ní pa orúkọ rẹ̀ kúrò nínú ìwé ìyè. Yóò kò ní pa orúkọ rẹ̀. That means I will not erase his name. So reading the Yoruba language, it takes Most I gotta be with you to read it properly if you understand the Yoruba language. So it says, kò ní pa orúkọ rẹ̀. So you see two words, R-E and R-E. They have the same spelling, but different pronunciations and meaning. There are certain words that have two letters. They have different meanings depending on how you use it and how you pronounce it. So it says, kò ní pa mean orúkọ rẹ̀ kúrò nínú ìwé ìyè. So the word for book in Yoruba is ìwé. In Hebrew is sapar. Here, Yoruba, that's ìyè. That means life. Then right here it says, no jẹ́wọ́ orúkọ rẹ̀. That means I'll confess his name. Níwájú bàbá mi àti níwájú àwọn áńgẹ́lì rẹ̀. Yep, that's the point, Hakim. Revelation chapter 3, verse 5. And this is in verse 12. Yeah, so like if you hear any interruptions in the background. So Revelations chapter 3, verse 12. It says, him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall go no more out. And I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem. That's referring to the elect, that have been saved, the leadership of Israel, and the 1/3, which cometh down out of heaven from my power, and I will write upon him my new name. So when it says new, it means refreshed. If you look it up in the blue letter, so the name of the Most High is being refreshed, and his son's name is being refreshed. That even the heathen know the name of the Lord is Yahweh, and Israel know, but it's just for the elect. So I read it to you in Yoruba. That's the Revelations chapter 3, verse 12. So it says, ẹni tí ó bá ṣẹ́gun, he overcomes, ni ó fi ṣe òpó. Òpó means pillar. Temple. So temple, that's temple Ọlọ́run mi. That means my Lord. Yep. Oh my God. Kò ní kúrò níbẹ̀ mọ́. Kò ní kúrò níbẹ̀ mọ́ means he shall not be taken away or removed. Ní ó wá kọ orúkọ Ọlọ́run mi. That means the name is orúkọ Ọlọ́run, Lord of power. Mi àti orúkọ mi titun sí lára. That means going to put the new name on us. Àti means and. Jerusalem tutun. Titun means new. Ìlú Ọlọ́run mi. Ìlú means a nation, a country. Ìlú Ọlọ́run mi. Tí ń sọ̀kalẹ̀. Sọ̀kalẹ̀ means come down. Bọ̀. Láti ọ̀run, to come down from heaven. Ọ̀run means heaven. Láti ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run mi, from my power of my God. So this is Revelations chapter 3 verse 12. Ẹni tí ó bá ṣẹ́gun ni ó sì fi ṣe òpó nínú tẹ́ḿpìlì Ọlọ́run mi. Kò ní kúrò níbẹ̀ mọ́. Nóò wá kọ orúkọ Ọlọ́run mi àti orúkọ mi titun. Write the name of the Most High, Yahweh, and his Yahweh's name on us, the elect, Silara, that means in us, àti Jerusalem tuntun, ìlú Ọlọ́run mi, tí ń sọ̀kalẹ̀ bọ̀ láti ọ̀run, láti ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run mi. So that right there, Akim, is the Yoruba language of the Hebrew, some Hebrew words I read to you out. And then you have the translation. So what I did to you, what I gave to you, is just a translation of the Yoruba and the English, back and forth. So you could tell by reading the Yoruba, you're not going to get the whole information you need unless the Spirit of the Most High gives you, the full measure, or gives you a portion to understand several languages. So with that, I just say all praises to Yahweh Bashim Shine, double honors to the apostles and the elders of great stones and the hopeful elect. Stay strong, stay brave, and stay diligent. Shalom.